Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call the Wild, and we're going to continue searching Layton lakes for all of our whitetail zones today. And I wasn't actually intending on recording this early in the morning, but I did end up spotting this little piebald right here. And I don't actually know what his drink zone is because I found him in a rest zone. For some reason, they were still in their rest zone at 13:20, which is a little bit strange, especially when the zone says that it ends at 12:30, but I mean, can't really complain. It did help us run into this guy, so once he gets a little bit closer, we will take the shot, and gotta make sure our dog doesn't get in our way. Let's see if we can get this guy down now, provided he will actually step out in front. This other one is kind of just chilling in front of him. And that should be good right there. He should go down, and yeah, he did. But anyway, let's real quickly toss up a map of all the different drink zones that I found so far, because we actually have made a decent amount of progress. I've been finding a lot of zones, and I think it might even be more than what I had before they changed Layton. So, I mean, that's good. Maybe we'll have a better chance of getting the great one here on Layton versus Rancho. I guess we'll have to see. I might have to get a bunch of tents and stands and kind of redo my setup here on Layton Lakes and just test it to see if I can farm them faster, because obviously we wanted to use whichever map is fastest for grinding for the great ones, so I'm not sure which one we're going to do, but I'm definitely going to try out Layton just to see if it's quicker. But anyway, here is our little piebald whitetail deer. Let's go ahead and pick it up. This isn't a huge piebald, but it's bigger than a lot of the ones I get, so I can't really complain too much. 187.80, not quite a gold, but still a solid looking deer. Go ahead and tax that. And we got ourselves a right lung hit. That's a pretty good way to start the day out. Not bad at all. We're going to continue searching around on Layton, and obviously anything good that I find, you guys will end up seeing. So this is one thing that I have not done in probably 5 or 6 months. And I think considering we're trying to find every single drink zone for whitetail that we possibly can, we want to cover every single inch of the map. So we are going to go to the east coast over here and run in this direction towards the south and just see what we can find along here. Because I've never actually looked down there, and I'm sure we probably have something along that area. And if not, then we will go north and check the rest of the coastline. It's going to take quite a while though, so I most likely won't really show much of it because it's going to be a very long run. But if we do find any whitetail zones, I will be sure to show you guys because I haven't seen them here in a couple updates, so I'm wondering if they've brought them back. So I just ended up finding a whitetail zone in a very interesting place. I've never had one over in this area before, but sure enough, we got ourselves a whitetail deer drink zone on the southern coast. Very close to where you start out when you first open up Call of the Wild, because when you first get the game, you start down here. And it's just barely to the right of that, so I'm wondering if this is new or if this has always been a place they can be, because I've never had a zone here. But a lot of people really don't check this area, so it's hard to say how many people have actually found zones here before, but this is the first time I ever have. And I believe this is actually the first time I've even searched this area. So that's kind of cool. Good to know they can be down here. Alright, so I have finished running along this coastline and didn't really find anything else for whitetail deer. We did just find a mallard rest zone, which is kind of strange. It didn't even discover it, but we apparently have one clear over here. Very interesting, but I haven't been able to find anything whitetail-wise along this section of the coast. There's just not really much down here, unfortunately, which I kind of expected, to be honest. There's a few spots I still have yet to check. I need to go check out the lake at Mount Leviathan. I want to recheck all of these lakes just to be sure that we don't have anything there that I might have missed, including all these little lakes up here. I need to check like some of these little lakes alongside of the river because I definitely haven't checked all of them as thorough as I'd like to. Same with all the ones on this river. So I'll probably do another run through. I've already did a run through pretty much all up the right side of this river, but the left side I haven't done completely, so we will check all that. I want to recheck this lake, and then I also need to check this little inlet or whatever you would call it. And I think other than that, we've checked pretty much everything. I haven't checked these lakes right here, so we do need to check those. And I still need to check the middle section of this coast, but I don't think anything's going to be there. Either way, we've now found 27 zones, so we're making decent progress. But according to Grim and anybody else that has played a lot of a certain species, or I guess hunted a lot of a certain species on a certain map, most people tend to find like 40 to 50 zones, so we've got a little ways to go. We should have at least 13 to 23 more whitetail zones on our map, so we got a lot of searching to do. But we're probably going to save that for another video because I've been going at it for a couple hours now, and it's actually about time for me to start my live stream up, which, if you guys have not been, you should probably go check out the live streams. They're every single day at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We have a lot of fun, and I try to respond to as many messages in chat as I can. It's a good time, and I think you guys would all enjoy it. But anyway, before we end this video, I did real quickly want to show off a trophy that I found last night when I was searching around for whitetail zones on the bottom left corner of the map. You guys can probably tell where I ran into it. It was right around here, but we ended up finding ourselves something that I've never killed before. Now, I've killed a lot of albino rabbits in the past from the European rabbits, but I've never before found an albino white-tailed jackrabbit, and this one was in like the weirdest corner of the map. I never would have discovered this little dude if I wasn't searching for whitetail zones. So there's been some pretty cool things that we've found while doing this search for the whitetail deer, and it's been pretty fun. Not only did we end up finding that guy, but we also have found the piebald whitetail. We found ourselves that troll blacktail, the rare and diamond duck. It's been pretty good. I've been enjoying doing this, and it's really helped us find some animals we never would have seen otherwise. I actually already did this once, but I forgot to press record, and I went to go edit and realized that I didn't record the little trophy lodge segment of this video, so let's do that right now. But we got our albino white-tailed jackrabbit chilling right here, right next to our European hair albino that we got, well, as it shows right there, May of 2020, so it's been a while since we've shot a albino rabbit that isn't a European rabbit, so it was nice to get this little one down. And these are actually one of the rarest rares in the game. A lot of people don't know that, but white-tailed jackrabbit are very uncommon to find with the albino fur type. It's almost impossible. Out of all the time that I've played this game, I've only seen like maybe 4 or 5 people post them, and this is the first one I've ever seen, and I've probably looked at thousands of rabbits during my time playing on Layton lakes between my own map and multiplayer maps, and I've never seen an albino, so this is pretty awesome that we finally have one. I am pretty sad that it's not a male. If it ended up being a male, I would have tossed it into a mount with this red fox right here, because currently we just have a 5.8 gold with it. And eventually I'd like to get a rare into that mount, because I think that would be pretty awesome, but for now it's just gonna have to chill there. But I think it looks pretty good next to this other rabbit, and I moved our albino harlequin duck over here, because it used to be in that spot, but I figured it's nicer to have the 2 bunnies next to each other, so they're just gonna chill right there. I'm not going to look at the piebald, because we have him in a secondary lodge. He's not gonna make it into this main one, but we did have this rabbit to put into the main lodge, so I figured I would show you guys that. But with all that being said, I think we will go ahead and end the video there. If you are brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, click the like button, and ring that notification bell. And if you guys haven't already, be sure to leave a comment down below. It really is a huge help in determining how these videos do. YouTube takes the amount of likes and comments and stuff like that relative to the amount of views you have, and that's kind of how they decide whether or not they want to share your video with more people. So it really does help out an absolute ton. So if there's anything you guys would like to say, comment down below. If you have any video ideas or anything like that, or if there's a series you would like me to bring back, be sure to put it in the comments below, and I'll try to respond to as many of them as possible. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace!